Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. I am so excited for today's build. It's everything that I ever wanted to build for Snowy Escape and it's so fun and I am so happy with the final result, so proud of it. So to give you a bit of a backstory, I got early access to Snowy Escape and I had this idea for a stupid build. If you don't follow me for a while, I love stupid builds. I don't like doing conventional things and just another house or something that everyone would do. And I had this super stupid idea. So I got early access and the tool mod broke after the update, so I couldn't build this in time. And I was so sad because obviously it requires the tool mod to create a lot of the little elements all around the build. And then I got sick for 5 days. That's why my throat sounds kind of weird. I've been coughing non-stop. My parents have been smoking for 30 years, maybe more, I don't really recall. And my cough is worse than theirs. So yeah, my voice is really off. Apologies for that. So after finally feeling better, I got to finish this build and let me tell you a bit about how I got the idea. So on Mount Komorebi, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, you have this mascot, Yamachan. And if you watch the Sim Guru's live stream, Sim Guru Popcorn was so excited about Yamachan and it was the cutest thing that you've ever seen, I swear to you. So I wanted to do something different for Snowy Escape. And I recall that Korea has various cat cafes, and I might be wrong, but generally in Asian countries, this is where the cat cafe concept came from. And I thought, let's do a cat cafe. And then I recalled, you've already done 2 of those, you idiot. So I didn't really want to, recreate my own ideas. So I kept searching and trying to brainstorm. And I've seen a YouTuber, I don't recall who it was either Marzia or Safia, who went to Korea and visited a character cafe. So what a character cafe is, it's an entire building, a cafe that is themed around a character, either that is Hello Kitty or Pokemon, and whatever, the whole interior is based on that, and the whole food menu is based from that, and I love that idea, especially seeing how excited Sim Guru Popcorn was, with the Yamachan, and I'm that's absolutely perfect, so I decided to build a Yamachan cafe. So I searched for, on Pinterest, themed cafes and character cafes to see how the exterior looked like, to get some inspiration. But it might surprise you, but the exterior never looks this amazing. And I was really struggling because I didn't have an idea how am I supposed to build that. Back with Eco Lifestyle, I built this weird llama night bar, and I was kind of imagining something like that, but that really wouldn't fit here. And I kept searching themed cafes and character buildings and stuff like that, and I came across this weird and very fun illustration on Pinterest. I don't know for what it is. I don't know who made it. I know that it is in a language that I cannot even understand the symbols and the alphabet. But the person who made it in a website that I don't know what it is, makes a similar one every year, and they are all very themed around characters, and they are all so cute. I will link them down below. So I got inspired by that, and I was really surprised of how cute it looked and how perfectly it matched, honestly, with my whole concept. So I got so excited, and it actually fit perfectly in this area because we have the stone statue of Yamachan, and then you have the more traditional architecture in the back with the more, again, traditional redwood colors. So, like the whole contrast, I loved it, and I had to kind of landscape it. I used kind of a couple of bridges, I used some rocks to make it like all flow better together and not look like a weird thing. And then it came the time to decorate the interior, and I had no idea what am I supposed to do here. Like, someone help me. I knew that in Korea, I think, or generally Asian countries, again, I am not educated on their culture, so I apologize for any mistakes that I make. But they have a lot of tea houses, and I think it's the best thing ever. I absolutely love drinking tea, so I really love the philosophy around it, like having a quiet space to drink tea and everything. So I kind of created two areas. You have the first area, which is more like quiet. I didn't decide to do it as a tea house rather than a cafe, because I feel like the locals wouldn't really go to a Yamachan cafe to drink their tea. This is more like a tourist attraction, a tourist trap. Which, again, I might be very wrong, but I feel like the Pokemon cafe, the Hello Kitty cafe, what are these? They are very touristy attractions, right? Locals, like, all the locals wouldn't really go here. There, I guess. So I decided to kind of create two areas. You have the area where the bar is, like the espresso bar, and on top you have like a little quiet nook to read. And I wanted to include a karaoke bar because those are big in Korea, and I really wanted one. I don't really like when builds are one use, like you go to get cafe and then you're out, or you go for like to buy stuff like a store and then you're out. I'm taking the time to go through a loading screen, make that time count. So we created this area, I created, I guess, this area that you can just have live music. I used the whole music thing that I don't recall how it's called, like the music stage from City Living, and you can play music with your Sims there and earn cash or simoleon, and you have like a mix, so they can have like open nights, if you will. And this is more of a fun space, more loud, if you will. I struggled so much having a layout that makes sense for these couches, because honestly they didn't really make sense. So I wanted them, of course, to be able to reach and sit in the couches and armchairs, but yeah, this was the best that I could do. And of course we had to have a bathroom. I wasn't really sure of how I wanted the bathroom to look like, because I at least see the exterior looking like a mix, both the exterior and the interior, something more weird and fun and touristy. Cozy, the interior, with a mix of more traditional stuff. So I was really unsure of how the bathrooms would look like. I didn't really find many ideas when I searched Korean public bathrooms. Again, you would be surprised. And on top we have the karaoke area, which I just did a karaoke stage with, again, some couches, and essentially this is it. But I absolutely love it so much. I made sure everything is usable. This was a big thing for me because I rarely playtest my builds. I get so bored. I'm like, I spent so long building this. If it has an error, fix it. But people will come to the build and be like, this is not readable. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Which makes sense, like you download something and you want it to be usable and you're not in the mood to even build it. So like, make it work. But like, these people even have the energy to comment, so I had to play test it for them. Plus, I really wanted most of these things to be usable. So yeah. As I said, I wanted the exterior to be very touristy. This was a big thing for me because I absolutely love the idea that Sims can like come here and live, or they can come as a vacation and explore the culture and mountain Komorebi. I'm pretty sure that I'm pronouncing this wrong. But yeah, I wanted something for the tourists and something fun. And like, oh, come on, I love it. It's so stupid. This bridge makes no sense, this red one, I know, but looks so good in the thumbnail. Like, these bridges don't make sense, but like they add this element and this cultural thing. It's not everything about making sense, you know? So yeah, this is everything. I really hope you enjoy it. It's already actually in the gallery if you want to download it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you'll have an amazing day and take care. Bye!